Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sage Business Cloud Accounting Software online lecture series. Today we will discuss accounts module. From accounts module, you can create GL accounts, item accounts, and you can group your accounts. You can adjust your opening balances and you can generate reports. Right. First, we will create GL accounts. Now, from Sage Business Cloud Accounting, there are two types of accounts, GL accounts and item accounts. First, we will create GL accounts. Okay, go to accounts, click add an account. After that, you can enter your account name here. Next, you can select your account category. You can select sales, cost of sales, other income, expenses, income tax, non-current assets, current assets, non-current liabilities, current liabilities, and owner's equity. Okay, you can select the correct category for this account and you can save this GL account. And if you want to select any tax types, you can select tax type, or without selecting tax type also you can save. And if you are implementing the system for all company, you may have opening balances. If you have any opening balances, you can enter opening balance and opening balance as at date. After you create GL accounts, after you enter these details and you can save. After you create GL accounts, you can view created accounts from this list of accounts. Actually, in your system, there may be default accounts. When you open this list of accounts, you can view this default accounts. If you want, you can edit those accounts or you can create new accounts. And if you want to delete any account, you can select this account and you can delete. I'll open one GL account with transactions. Now, after you enter transactions, from this activity tab, you can view transactions. Okay, you can view opening balance, increases, decreases, and balance. And by clicking this detail, you can view the transactions. Transaction type, document number, date, inclusive amount, exclusive amount, tax amount, amount posted, you can view. From this list of accounts, you can view GL account name, category, account description, balance, active or inactive, then default tax types. You can customize this grid from by clicking this gear button and click customize grid. You can tick required columns, and if you want to remove any column, you can untick that column. Now, in default account, there may be system accounts. You can view those system accounts, that system accounts in black color, and under description, you can view these system accounts. So these accounts you cannot edit. Later also, if you want to edit your GL accounts, you can click that account and you can edit the account name. However, after you enter transactions, please don't change account category. You can view number of accounts available in this grid or list. Like that, you can create your GL accounts. Okay, click add an account. enter account name, select category, and save your GL account. Okay, next we will move to item accounts. Now, when you are creating your items, you can link your GL accounts. Or here from item accounts, you can link sales account, cost of sales account, inventory account, and item adjustments account. Now you can create these accounts from item account. You can click add an account, can enter the name, and from report group type, you can select sales, cost of sales or purchases, inventory, and item adjustments. Okay, so if you want to link in GL item account, you can create those item accounts from this item account list. After you create your item accounts, you can view your item accounts. And one important thing now, if you have activated your advanced inventory module, you can select inventory account from this item accounts. Okay, you can activate your advanced inventory module from administration, go to my profile, click upgrade, enter one under advanced inventory, click next, and you can upgrade your advanced inventory module. Okay, now main purpose of this item account is now if you want to identify item-wise sales in profit and loss report, you can add different item accounts. Okay, now when you are creating your items, it's initially it will display when you create new item, it will display sales, cost of sales, inventory, item adjustment, like the common account. Now for an example, now if Slit wants to identify their undergrad courses separately, or MBA courses separately, MBA income separately, PhD income separately, you can create different sales account, and you can link that sales account to item account. Then when you enter or when you sell that item, automatically TNL will update that item category wise. Okay, now for an example, we will do one example. Assume we are running a hotel. Okay, in that hotel, we want to identify our food and beverage income separately, room income, accommodation income separately, and other services separately. Now for that, we need to create 3 item accounts. First one, accommodation income. Accommodation, and we will create as report group type as sales. Next, we need to create food and beverage income account. Okay, we have that F&B income. sales account, then other services. Okay, we will create new account for other services. Okay, now we will create items. Go to items, add an item. Create lunch. Here we can select sales account as F&B income. This code should be unique. If you have previously created same item code, you need to change that. Next, we will create room. In here, for this item, we will select accommodation income for sales account and save. Next, we will create Safari. For this item, we will select other services as sales account. Save. Next, we will enter one customer invoice. Go to customers, transactions, customer tax invoice. Select customer. We'll select room. We will create this item as service. Okay, I have changed that items from physical to service. Next, we will go to customers, transactions, customer tax invoices. Click add a tax invoice. Select customer. Enter items. First, we will select room. We'll select lunch. And we'll select Safari. Remove tax. Now, our room income is 25,000, lunch 5,000, and Safari 15,000. Now you can save this. Okay, now we will go to reports, financial statements, select profit and loss. Here we will generate today's report. View report. Okay, now you can view that accommodation income separately, food and beverage income separately, and other services separately. Okay, so if you create different item accounts and if you link that item accounts to items, you can view the different items in separate lines. Like that, if you want to product wise, you want to view the profit and loss report, you can create different item sales accounts and you can link to that items. Now for an example, if you want to view category wise report, then you can link that different categories, that category item account to different items, and you can save. And when you sell those items, that sales income will display under that particular category. Okay, so if you want to view that your item sales in different lines, you can create item accounts and you can link that item account to your item. Then when you are selling that items, this profit and loss report will update. Okay, next we'll move to account reporting groups. Now, when you are generate your profit and loss report, you want to categorize your GL accounts. Okay, for an example, you want to categorize your expenses under administration expenses, finance expenses, sales and marketing expenses. Like that, you want to categorize your GL accounts. Okay, for that, you can use this account reporting groups. Go to accounts, select account reporting groups, and from here you can group your accounts. Okay, Now we have created this administration expenses, distribution expenses, finance expenses, marketing expenses. Like that, we have group. Okay. Now you can group by stick these accounts, and you can click this icon. For that, you can enter the group name. Now for an example, now we have other income, deposit 1, deposit 2. We can create deposit income group, and under that we can display this deposit 1 and deposit 2. For that, we can create group name as deposit income. Then this deposit 1 and deposit 2 under deposit income. Okay, like that, you can group in number of accounts. You can select those account and click this icon, and you can enter the group name and you can save. Okay. Now there are 3 options: add account report group, select account report group, and remove from account report group. So if you are creating new report group, you can enter first group under first option. And if you want to add in GL account to existing group, you can select that group and select this interest and click this icon. And from this, you can select second option, select account report group, and select deposit income and save. So then this interest also under deposit income. And if you want to remove particular account from group, you can tick that account, click this icon, select third option, remove from account report group. Then it will remove from the group. And also you can delete this group. And if you want to edit, you can edit. Like that, you can group your account. After that, you can go to your P&L or balance sheet. Also, you can use this. Now here you can see administration expenses. Select, we have grouped this electricity expenses, telephone expenses, traveling and accommodation, wages expenses under administration expenses. So when you generate the profit and loss report, those account will display under administration expenses. Okay, so we have created this distribution expenses. Under that, computer expenses, computer document rounding, like that we have few accounts. Under finance expenses, bank charges, forex gain and losses, forex realized gain and losses, forex unrealized gain and losses. So those accounts we can group. After that, when you are generating your reports, system will display those accounts under this group name. And also there's another option. You can view that group detail. If you take this option, it will display group detail. Now here, administration expenses, under that electricity, telephone, traveling, wages accounts will display. Now if you untick this option and refresh, system will display that summary income. Now administration expenses, distribution, that sub accounts will not display here. Okay, if you group your accounts, you can view your GL accounts under that groups, or if you untick this option, you can view summary amounts. Okay, now if you tick this option, reporting group detail, and refresh, then system will display detail list, that it will display group name and sub accounts. And if you untick this option, untick this report group detail and refresh, system will display summary for that group headings. Now administration expenses only one line, distribution expenses one line, finance expenses one line, like that. System will display summary details. Okay. Furthermore, now these accounts will display as alphabetical order. If you want to change that, now when you are creating these administration expenses, after that, if you want sales and distribution, you can enter one under that marketing expense. We'll edit this. First one, administration. After that, if you want to display marketing expenses, you can enter 2 here and click and save. Then system will display that marketing after administration expenses, system will display marketing expenses. Okay, so from this group name, you can sort your order by giving that numbers. Save this. Okay, so this will display in alphabetical order. If you want to change the order, you can enter code in front of this account name, or you can enter some account code or group code for sort according to your preference. Right, like that, you can group your GL accounts. Next, adjust account opening balances. Now, when you enter your opening balances, or when you are implementing the system, you can enter your opening balances. So later, if you want to change your opening balances, if you want to change your account opening balances, you can use this option, accounts, adjust account opening balances, select your GL account. After you select your GL account, system will display opening balance. And if you want to change, you can enter correct amount under new opening balance. And you need to enter the reason why you are changing this opening balance, and you can save. Okay, it's like that you can adjust your account opening balances. Without reason, you cannot save. Therefore, if you want to change your opening balances, you need to enter reason and you can save this adjustment. Okay, next we'll move to reports. You can view your account listing. You can select category wise report. You can select from category or to category, or without selecting also you can generate your report. From report options you can select period and view report. From this report you can view account name, account category, active, description, and account balance. The next report is account transaction report. From account transaction report, you can generate account transaction for particular period. You can select date range, you can select accounts, you can select account category, select transaction type, you can select account payment, account receipt, credit note, customer adjustment, customer bad debt recovered, customer bad debt relief, customer receipts, foreign currency movement, input tax adjustment, item adjustment, journal entry, opening balance, and output tax adjustment. If you don't select any account, a system will display all transaction type. Okay? If you don't select any transaction type, system will display all transaction type. Next, you can filter by your analysis code. If you have analysis code, you can select or you can filter by analysis codes. And you can sort by account name or financial category. From status, you can select active, inactive, or both accounts. After that, click view report. System will display account, opening balance, transaction, closing balance, and movement for the period. Okay. This is account. Opening balance, transactions, closing balance, and movement for the period. Now this account, this report, we have sorted this sort by account. If you want to sort by financial category, you can select this financial category and refresh. Then system will display financial category wise. First, income. After that, cost of sales. Expenses. Like that, system will categorize or sort by account category wise. Right. This report also you can export to PDF, Excel, CSV, and you can print or email this report. And by clicking this transaction, you can view the original document. Okay, next we'll move to accountants area. From here you can add note or you can send meeting invitation. Next, you can process journal entries from here. Okay, go to accounts, select process journal accounts. You can enter journal entries. Okay, now from this screen you can add your journal entries. You can select debit or you can enter date, select debit or credit, select GL account, enter reference, journal entry reference, description. If you want to enter tax, you can select tax type, enter amount. After that, you can select by affecting account. Now for an example, now most of the system you can enter account and select account, enter the debit amount. After that, you can enter credit amount. Okay, however, in this system, one line you can enter the credit account and debit account. Okay. No need to select two lines. From one line, you can select debit account and credit account. We'll enter one example now. If you are paying your salaries, you can enter, select wages expenses, and you can enter your reference, description, the amount, and after that, same line, from by affecting account, you can select the wages payable account. Okay, now if you enter salary GL or salary journal entry, salary journal entry, that wages expense account, debit and credit, wages payable. So one line you can enter under account, you can select the wages expense account, and by affecting account, you can select the wages payable account. Okay. After that, you can save this journal entry. And also you can select your analysis codes from here, and by clicking this gear button, you can select customize grid, and you can select, you can tick this column and save. Then you can view the analysis code. If you want to remove that analysis code, go to customize grid and you can untick. Then those analysis codes will not display. Like that, you can enter journal entry, and in this system, there are approval process also for this journal entries. Now, after you save this journal entry, it will not transfer to your GL accounts. Okay, even though you enter this journal entry and save, it will not go to GL accounts. You need to review this journal entry. Okay. After review only, it will transfer to your GL accounts. Now, if you have different users in the system, one user can enter this journal entry. After that, higher level person can check these journal entries and he can process this journal entry, or that high level person can review the journal entry. Okay. Now, after you review this journal entry, it will transfer to this review journal entry tab. So it will not display new journals and it will move to reviewed journals. Okay. So to complete the journal entry, you need to enter journal entry and you can review, you need to review the journal entry. Okay. Now, if you have several journal entries, you can tick or you can select journal entries, or by clicking mark all as reviewed, you can review the all journal entries. Furthermore, if you want, you can import your journal entries by clicking this import, and you can download one file, this sample file, and you can fill your journal entries and you can import to the system. Okay. You can manually enter journal entry or you can import journal entries. Okay. Like this, you can enter your journal entries. And after you tick this journal entry, these buttons will activate: mark as reviewed, delete, batch edit, schedule recurring entry, import journals, and export. Okay. Now, if you want to delete or if you want to mark as reviewed, you can tick those journal entries and click mark as reviewed. Then those journal entries will reviewed. Okay. And if you want to delete new journal entries, you can tick those journal entries and click delete. Then those journal entries will delete. And if you want to batch edit, okay, by selecting one, will change the other accounts also. We'll enter another one. Okay, now I'll change this account. Then it will change all selected accounts. Like that, if you click this batch edit, you can change all account at once. Okay. After you change these accounts, you can click this finish edit. Like that, you can enter your journal entries. Next, we will move to recurring journal entries. Now, if you are processing same journal entry, same account and same amount in every month, you can create recurring journal entry. Okay, go to accountants area, select recurring journal entries, enter journal entry name, from here you can select GL account, enter amount, select by affecting account, enter description, after that click this schedule tab, and from here you can schedule your journal entry. Now for an example, if you lease any vehicle for 5 years, you can go to every month you are paying that rental, or you want to count that lease expense, go to schedule. First you need to enter your journal entry here. After that, go to schedule, select monthly, and you can enter the start date, and you can set the end date or number of occurrences. Now for an example, if you are paying 5 years, you may have 60 installments, so you can enter 60 and save. Then system will automatically generate and process this journal entry. Okay, if you tick this mark as reviewed, then system will automatically review this journal entry. Like that, you can schedule your journal entries. Now, another one we will create. Now, for an example, if you want to create or schedule journal entry for depreciation, you can select GL account, enter reference, enter description, amount, select by affecting account, go to schedule, select monthly. If you are enter the journal entry monthly, you can select monthly, and you can select the date. From here, last date of the month, last Wednesday. You have two options. First one, day, you can select a date, or you can select dates from here, first, second, third, fourth, last, and you can select the date. Last day of every 1 month, and you can save. Then system will automatically create the journal entry and it will review the journal entry. Okay, we will wrap up for today. Next session, we will discuss this reports in accountants area. Okay, thank you very much for your participation. Have a pleasant evening.